What's up, everybody? Sorry, the sun is creating a glare, but we're going to be talking about short form video texting. Short form video texting. I'll explain what I mean by that as we go through. I'm going to show you some examples, things that you can use, and why you should be using short form video in your texts, in your emails, and lots of other places as well. If you're watching or joining in on Facebook, do me a huge favor, hit that like button, maybe even the heart. If you are watching on YouTube, make sure you A, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Please hit the subscribe button. B, that you smash the bell to be notified of new live sessions like these Texting Tuesdays every Tuesday morning at 10:30 a.m. Eastern. And make sure you also like this video, this session today. If you're watching on LinkedIn, hit the like button or the light bulb button to let me know that you're excited about our session. So, as I mentioned, we're going to get into short form video texting. I'll explain what that means, why it's important, why it's valuable, why you all should be doing it, and how to get some help with employing this in your business or deploying these strategies in your business. Before we get into that, though, there are some great resources above or below the video, depending on where you're watching, including a free class, which is scrolling across the bottom as well. How to take listings from absentee owners. Absentee owners, in my opinion and experience, are one of the very best sources or pillars of listings for you in your business right now and really at any point, but especially in current market conditions. There's also an opportunity to schedule a free strategy session with me. We can talk about how to partner together. We can talk about and dive into and give you help with what we're going to talk about today, short form video content and how to use that to get more clients. Whatever you want, check that out. growwithjosh.com/chat. Now, a question to get the temperature of the room, to get the algorithms working on our side, to get more eyeballs here. And I want you to answer this question, whether you're watching live right now or you're watching after the fact on replay. I want you to comment below Y or N, yes or no. Do you have, yes or no, do you have a TikTok account? Yes or no, do you have a TikTok account? Now, why am I bringing up TikTok? I'm gonna banter here a little bit as this comes in. Well, why do I bring up TikTok? Because TikTok is a great short form video content platform, a platform that is it's a lot different than the other social media platforms, at least right now, in the way that their algorithms work. And it's a great place for you to test ideas and test content and get out of your comfort zone. You can get a ton of reach from from your very first video. You could, in theory, in your very first video, go TikTok viral. Does it happen all the time? Certainly not, but it can happen, right? Now, TikTok viral does not equal more clients necessarily. However, if you create content like the example that I'll share with you today, it can and will over time if you do it consistently. So Kyle says yes. Chuck says yes. Edward, no. No. Dennis, no. Angela, yes. Learning how to use it. Keep those answers coming. Yes or no. Do you have a TikTok account? Yes or no, do you have a TikTok account? Okay, so short form video content. Let me make a case for why you should be using it. And also, let me say, and I'm going to mention this several times, I am working on a new free class around short form video content. How do you create the content? What platforms and ways should you syndicate and leverage the content? In fact, we have no less than 11 different ways for you to use the content. And that's just the short list. It's probably closer to 20 on all the ways that you can. In fact, I'm just making a note to myself. I remembered another way that I use it right now. If that's something you're interested in, I will let you know as we go along here how we can get you information about that free class, which is coming soon. I may offer it as early as next week, if not next week, the following week. It is a free class around how to use short form video content to get more clients and listings in particular. Okay. So, Here's some reasons why you should use short form video content like what I'm going to show you here today. Number one, it is what people are consuming. That type of content is what people are consuming. More so than ever, our attention spans are getting shorter and shorter and shorter and shorter. Okay. And so by creating short form video content, you're catering to your audience. Number one. Number two, by creating short form video content, you are um, sharpening your communication skills. Okay. It forces you to communicate clearly and concisely. It makes you a better communicator. If you're a better communicator, you're a better marketer. If you're a better communicator, you're a better negotiator. If you're a better communicator, you're a better influencer. If you're a better communicator, you're a better leader. Communication skills are critical in this world. And by getting good at creating short form video content, you are sharpening your communication skills. You have to. You have no choice. You've got to clearly and concisely communicate messages. Okay. I also want you to think about this. Here's another reason why you should use it. The message that you're going to see in the short form video that I'm going to be texting out today. If I were to try to communicate that message to all of the people individually that we're going to broadcast this out to, it would take me hours and hours. However, I can create this one piece of content and distribute it, syndicate it, utilize it, leverage it, and have, I don't even know. Let me look. I'll tell you just on one platform, the video that I'm going to show you, I'm just pulling up my TikTok account right now. Man, you see some wild stuff on TikTok. That one video that I created yesterday morning has 239 views on TikTok. Now that's small. That's a small number, but some of them have had 15,000, 3,600, 2,000, 285, 1,372, 1,638, 6,980, 6,980, 1,868. My point is this. My point is this. I created that once, and people are consuming it as they choose, and they see my face. They get to hear and see and learn a little bit about my personality. And the same is true with you when you create and utilize this type of content. In other words, here's another way to look at it. When you create short form video content, like what I'm going to show you today, and you syndicate it and leverage it, like I'm going to show you in this upcoming free class that I mentioned, when you do that, it's like you're creating a bunch of clones of yourself and sending them out into the world to do your work. In other words, it frees up your time to do the things that you want to do, whether they're business or otherwise, right? Whether they're business or pleasure, it creates more time for you to do the things that you want to do. You're utilizing technology and better strategy to save yourself time, money, and energy. And we got some more responses here, actually more than I thought, saying a yes. So Jeffrey Scott, thank you for that, says yes. Alan says nope. Greg James, yes, but I don't really use it. Sandra, I'm not sure which one. Yes. Anyway, let's get into it. So I'm going to show you the video that we're going to utilize. Hopefully the audio comes through okay. If not, this is a perfect time for me to mention as well. If you can't make out, if the video doesn't come through, we'll include that in the resources, scripts, templates, etc. that my main man Mike compiles from every one of these Texting Tuesday sessions. And we're happy to send you a free copy of that document, which will have the scripts, templates, resources, including the video that I'm about to show you, and anything else mentioned in this session. If you'd like a copy of that, I want you to comment below, capital S, capital F. Comment below, capital S for short form. Comment below, capital S, capital F, and my guy Mike will get you a copy of the document that we'll put together with all of the scripts, templates, resources, etc. from this session. If you don't get that within, say, a day or so, email mike@growwithjosh.com. Mike@growwithjosh.com. A bunch of you are already commenting SF below. Okay, let's share the screen, and I will show you. Now, I'm going to show you this video. This video is on YouTube, but I created So I created the clips that I turned into this video on my phone. I then uploaded or created the post initially on TikTok. And then I took that video file that TikTok gave me and I used it on YouTube. And we used it a bunch of different places as well, which again, in the free class that I mentioned, will show you all of the ways that we utilize short form video content when I create videos like this. Okay. But I'm showing you it on YouTube. Just it's the easiest place. And it's also the YouTube link is what I'm going to text out to people to check it out. One thing every homeowner and aspiring homeowner needs to know right now about the housing market. A recession does not equal a housing crisis. I repeat, a recession does not equal a housing crisis, but don't take my word for it. Let's take a look at some actual data. As you can see from this graph, which details the home price change during the last 6 recessions, 4 out of those 6 times we actually saw significant appreciation, and the only real negative, 2008, the factors and things going on then were wildly different than today. The last thing to consider here is that every real estate market is unique and different. So get with your trusted real estate professional, ask good questions, find out what's going on so you can make the best informed decision for you and your family. I guess I probably should have defined at the beginning what I mean, or you know what my definition for short form video content. Oh, I wasn't sharing the dang video, man. Sometimes I am. As many times as I do this, sometimes I forget. Anyway, here's what it looked like. And here's the one thing, just another reason for you to comment capital S, capital F below, and we'll get you this appreciation URL to this. Okay. Short form video content, in my estimation and in my opinion or my viewpoint, is video content that's a minute or less. A minute or less. Okay. So video content that is 1 minute or less is short form. Now, TikTok will actually allow you to create videos up to 3 minutes now. It started, I think, at 15 or 30 seconds or something like that. But for our, our purposes here, we're talking about a minute or less. Okay. So I apologize about not sharing my screen on the video. But again, if you comment SF below, capital S, capital F, Mike will include the link to that video for you to check out, as well as the additional scripts, resources, templates, etc. So I'm going to use that video and we're going to send that out to a segment of my database. Okay. So I'm in KV Core, which again, I mention this almost every week. KV Core is our platform of choice. It's what we have access to at EXP. It's one of the many reasons why I absolutely love EXP. However, there are other ways you can deploy these strategies. You don't have to have KV Core to do this. You can do this kind of stuff with LionDesk, with Boomtown, with Sierra Interactive, and other platforms as well. Okay. I would also, if you don't have any of that, I would say that I would confidently tell you that you can, even if you use these strategies and you send messages 1-to-1, it's still worth the time and effort. Okay. It's still worth the time and effort, and better than you trying to call 10, 20, 100 people with this information. Okay. So we're going to go to filters. We're going to go to new lead. We're going to go, we'll go seller first. Has phone, has email, subscribe to text, apply filters. All right, so we've got a list here. I'm going to go to the third page because I want to start with the oldest ones here. And I'm going to select all. And I'm going to say mass text, and I'm going to, here's one thing all Central PA homeowners need to know right now. Thanks. Schoenly. Copy that. I'm going to let it rip. Whoop. And I'm going to send that to page 2 here. as well. It's loading up. It's taking a bit. Bear with me. Here we go. So I'm sending this to sellers or my seller leads, or another way to put it is known homeowners in my database. However, this absolutely, I can, and in fact, I will real quick here. I absolutely can tweak this slightly for buyers. This exact message can be tweaked for buyers. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to switch the filtering to buyers. I'm going to apply filters. Now, what you see on these sessions, my database is so large, I oftentimes will arbitrarily just choose segments of it. But depending on the size of your database, you may want to apply. You may want to send to all. Right? It's just a matter of what makes the most sense for you and how you're managing and filtering your database. Okay. Mine has just become so cumbersome that oftentimes I'm just grabbing segments. Okay. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to tweak this slightly. And then I'm also going to show you how we would create this as an email. Okay. An email to send out and what that would look like. And then we'll open it up for Q&A. Once again, as I'm doing this here, I want to mention that if you would like the document with that Mike, my director of ops, puts together each week on these sessions with the scripts, templates, resources, the video, the example video that we're using, all of that. All you have to do is comment below, and you can do this whether you're watching live or you're watching after the fact, whether it's a day, a week, a year after the fact. Comment SF in the comments, and we will get you that. And if you comment and you don't have it within 24 hours, just email mike@growwithjosh.com. Mike@growwithjosh.com. So here's how we can tweak this. Here's one thing all aspiring, I'm going to put in parentheses, here in Central PA need to know right now. Okay. So here's one thing all parentheses aspiring homeowners here in Central PA need to know right now. Okay. And I could take out Central PA, but I want to make it congruent. I want to make it, specific to the audience. And the better I can match that up and make it more congruent, the more compelling it is and interesting it is to that audience. So I'm going to go ahead and hit send. And then we're going to do one more thing here because I want to show you, for those of you using KV Core or whatever system you're using, there is likely built-in functionality that you want to leverage if you're going to send it as an email. Okay, if you're going to send it as an email. So what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to go to marketing. And I'm going to go to, scheduled mass emails. I'm going to go schedule email. I'm going to choose I'm going to choose a segment here. We'll have it go out at 11. And hiring homeowner. Here's one thing. Oh, check this out. So my subject is aspiring homeowner. Check this out. Okay. Now I'm going to use the advanced editor, and I'll show you why I'm going to use this with KV Core. Once again, whether you're using KV Core or some other platform, there is likely a way to do what I am describing to you. And if you're not sure how to, reach out, use their knowledge base or whatever the case may be. I'm going to put text here. Okay. And I'm going to add the text in. And then I'm going to choose this video content box. Okay. And then I am going to go here. I'm going to grab this video URL. I'm going to click on the add a video URL, and I'm going to paste that in and watch what happens. It's magic right here. Beautiful. Look at that. Okay. And I can play with the play icon and all that stuff. Honestly, I don't really care. Although, let's see here. Can I make it bigger? I've never even done that before. It's the first time I ever did that. Okay. So I'm going to say, hi, first name. You're an aspiring homeowner here in Central PA. Here's one thing you need to know right now. I'm just I'm anal about certain things, the way I like my my messages formatted. I like it to be black text. I like it size 14 Verdana. And then I'm going to put, you know what? I'm just going to go like this. Maybe I'm not. It's being a pain. Okay, well, I'm going to go grab a text box. I'm going to change it to my preferred settings. Check out the video above and let us know if you're still interested in buying a home. We have some incredible special programs you might want to know about. For whatever reason, my formatting didn't take. I'm going to go back here, 14, black. And then I'm going to lastly include my assigned agent signature. It's what I call the super signature. Super signature. I'm going to add the spacing and I'm going to click schedule. There we go. Right. Very cool. And some examples of how to leverage short form video content. Now, did this actually schedule? Come on. Sometimes I get an error. Okay. Yeah, it did actually schedule. Here we go. So that's going to go to about 3,000 buyer leads. Pretty cool stuff. Pretty cool stuff. So just some brief examples of how we can use short form video content. And I can tell you both anecdotally and with real data that video content, at least we got it chair dance, David, thank you. That video content will, here's what I can say for sure for me. It has played a huge role in creating more leverage and getting me more clients, and doing so in a way that saves me time, money, and energy. And this is one example of one-to-many short-form video content. But I also use a ton of personalized short-form video content with platforms like BombBomb and platforms like Loom. Okay, so there are many ways that you can do it. This is just one example. If you would like, and many of you have already done this, if you would like the document that Mike will put together with all the scripts, templates, resources, the example video, etc., comment below, capital S, capital F. Also, as soon as we know the date and time of the new free class that I mentioned, which is going to show you how we're using short form video content to get more clients and listings, why you should create the short form video content, how and what we're creating in that short form video content, and then how we are and where we are syndicating or distributing that content out all over the interwebs. to get more eyeballs and to bring you more opportunities. Just keep your eyes open. We'll be posting that on social. We'll be emailing out information. We'll probably also send it to all of you that had commented with interest on this document below. So there you have it. Short form video content. You've got to get comfortable with it. It's easier than ever to create. More and more people are consuming video content. There are all kinds of statistics out there as to, how much more, platforms like Facebook and even LinkedIn and Twitter, et cetera, are moving to short form video content on top of, TikTok, which was built around that, and YouTube Shorts, Instagram Reels, things of that nature. You need to embrace that, get good at it, and we can help you with that if that's something you're interested in. So, schedule a time to chat if you're interested in chatting and exploring partnering together. We have a course around this already for those in our organization, and it's a course that we're adding to and improving as well. So if you'd like more information about that and want to chat about that, just schedule a time to chat. Make sure, if you haven't already, check out our free class on how to take listings from absentee owners. And as always, if there is anything at all we can do to help or support you in any way, shape, or form, please don't hesitate to ask. Comment below, send a private message, email my guy Mike at growwithjosh.com. Thanks for checking this out. Go out and create some short form video content and share share your work. So we can encourage you, maybe even provide with a little constructive criticism, but applaud you nonetheless for taking action. So thanks for spending some time. Hope you all in the States have a wonderful Memorial Day weekend, and hopefully we'll chat soon.